Right then, this is a very quick walk around video, and this is for one of our part exchange cars which has just come in to us. This is a Volvo 1.8 SE, one of the first of them actually, in this lovely metallic blue. Absolutely lovely looking colour on the car. This car's covered just coming up to 114,000 miles. It's a really lovely looking car. It's got a couple of things which we want people to know about before buying the car. One is the wing mirror, which I'm going to show you in a second on the driver's side, and the other is it had an EML light on when it first came in, although the chap said it literally just come on, and sure as eggs are eggs, it's not been on since. But we did see it, so we want people to be aware of it, which is why it is a bit cheaper than other cars. But it drives well. There'll be a road test video after this walk around section. We're doing the section first. Lights and lenses are really clear on the car, no cracks or condensation. Bonnet of the car, really clean indeed. Near side of the car, lovely and smooth in the panel work. I can't see any obvious indentations. The alloys have got a bit of pickling on them, which you're obviously going to get with the age of the car. And the panels are really good, with only light marks which would easily kind of machine polish or a bit of teacut. But they're very light. You've got to look very hard to see them. On the back of the car again, all very nice and clean. Off side of the car, driver's side. Again, very clean in the panels. And then to come to the only thing someone's going to have to attend to, quite clearly, because obviously he's given the wing mirror a bit of a biff, so the glass there is being held on currently, so that's something we would need attending to. But that is pretty much it, because the car, aside from that, is absolutely lovely. Coming to the boot area, I mean, it's incredibly clean, I have to say. Really is in lovely condition there. It's coming in on the passenger side just to show you in the back of the car, because again it's all absolutely wonderfully clean back here. The seats are in beautiful condition. All the carpeted area is really nice as well. I'll put the seat back to its original position. There we go. Again, footwell area is really clean. The seat itself on the side, absolutely lovely. It's finally coming in on the driver's side. Again, all generally very nice indeed. So inside the car now, engine's running through this section, so dashboard can be seen illuminated. Dash is in, again, absolutely fabulous condition, I have to say. And then I come up to the main dashboard binnacle. Hopefully you can see that 113,975 miles, and currently there are no warning lights on the dashboard at all. Just to show you, owner's manual, pack and the lock and wheel nut key are both here and present with the car. Right then, this is a very quick road test video, and this is for a Volvo C30. It's a 1.8 SE. This particular car is registered YF56NDX, and mileage currently showing is 113,970 miles. The reason we do these road test videos in particular is for the reasons I've pointed out in the walk around video actually, and that is that we want to make sure that if anyone's coming to see any of our cars, they get to see that car in operation, no matter what the car is, what its price is, or more importantly, how it's been sold. So coming to this car, coming to the car in question, we're going through the drive of the vehicle. As explained on the walk around video, obviously we know about the wing mirror. We mentioned an EML light, currently not on, so it does look like it's an intermittent thing. Now, because it was on, we want to say, you know, it was showing when we drove the vehicle first of all. I say it currently isn't now. That's quite a big lorry. But that aside, engine starts absolutely instantly. and settles to completely smooth, even idle. There are no warning lights on the dashboard at this stage. The only light that's showing previously, as I said, was the EML light. Temperature gauge running at a third, and it's been running for some time now, and that's exactly where it's meant to be on one of these cars. So all good there. But the engine's very, very sweet indeed, very smooth, very quiet. I have to say it's a very, very nice car to drive. It feels incredibly tight, the whole thing, but the engine is as sweet as a nut in operation. Engine feeds through into clutch and gearbox. Clutch on the car absolutely fine as well, lovely and smooth in operation, and bike point is exactly where it's meant to be on the pedal travel as well. Gearbox, 5-speed gearbox on the car, very, very nice gearbox, I have to say. It's puts to shame a lot of modern gearboxes. Short and throw, lovely and sort of snappy in action. We sell lots of Hondas, and that feels very Honda-like in the way it actually engages gears. Really, really nicely done. I can't feel any wear in that at all, and all the gears select absolutely perfectly. Steering on the car, again, just feels very tight on the road. No slack in it at all. It just feels really positive. Track's absolutely dead straight, and there's no vibrations at this speed or any speed up to the legal limit. It doesn't feel like a 15-year-old car to drive. It feels much, much, much more modern than that to drive, I have to say. But it, can't fault the steering at all. Same goes for the chassis. Normally, when you get in an older car, just allowing for the fact that it is older, sometimes you get a few little creaks and groans from the suspension. There's absolutely nothing. It really, really is, in every way, as I say, just very, very tight on the road. It's also, again, it's just the modern fad for putting low profile tyres on shows how used we've become to kind of jittery, hard rides. Because this really is a lovely car to drive. It flows through the corners really nicely, but it rides so comfortably, far better than most modern cars, I have to say. But it just feels, as I said, just incredibly taut on the road. There's no kind of looseness to it at all. When I go over bumps like that one, no kind of chatterings, no knocking noises, nothing. Brakes on the car, just going to give them a bit of a shove, but really good. Sorry, just the tools in the back moving, but brakes absolutely spot on. No vibrations, no pulsing, no juddering from the brakes at all, so all very good and positive there. Coming inside the car, I mean, it's again, for a car of its age, it's as it is, but it's in lovely condition in here, I have to say. I mean, there's obvious signs of wear. The door pulls got a little bit of paint missing on them, as you'd expect over the years, but all seems nice. All the gauges working. I've not tried every single button, so please don't think I have. I know the fan's on there, the heater's working fine. It's actually got heated seats. I'll try them to see if they actually work, but in essence, it's been kept very, very, very well indeed. So, and just a really nice place to sit and operate. It's, again, just blissful to get into a car which is just so simple. I mean, I know there's plenty of buttons in the middle there for the radio and other bits, but it's, you fathom it out in about 2 seconds on a dashboard that's, again, really neatly presented, and just easy to take the information in rather than trying to decipher it as you have to do on a lot of modern cars. But I have to say, I've been, although the car is being sold, because we think, ironically, it's typical, of course, that the heated seat does work very, very well indeed. We can only report what we've seen. So the EML light was on, it's not on currently. But because of that, that's the nature of the way the car's been sold, and obviously you've got your wing mirror you just need to attend to as well. Aside from that, what a lovely, lovely car in every single way. If you've got any questions, then obviously do give us a call.